everyone, welcome to another episode of Phoodie Tube. I'm your host, Amani, and today we have
Aisha Carter
co-hosting with me.
Yeah, so hi guys. Now I am an avid customer of Detroit Phoodie, and today she is teaching me how to cook on my own, so I won't have to keep ordering from her.
Right.
So what are we making today?
Today we are making a stuffed lobster with cream sauce over a fettuccine pasta.
Over here, we have 2 full lobsters. Now, the specific recipe calls for lobster tails, but gotta work with what we have. So we got some full lobsters here. Then we got some large shrimp, crab meat. Got our utensils. Have some breadcrumbs. We got garlic and herb, some Cajun seasoning, black ground pepper, some mayo, and some salt on my side.
Okay, and then we have some heavy cream, fettuccine pasta, some Moscato, Parmesan cheese, Montreal Jack cheese, some margarine or butter, green peppers, parsley, red onion, garlic, tomatoes, and eggs. This recipe is brought to you by TooKool chef, one of his dollar recipes. So this is my first time actually trying this recipe, so we're going to try it out and see how it goes.
I am excited.
So the first thing we're going to do is chop our onion. So what I like to do is cut both ends off.
Okay.
So it's flat when I start cutting it. Oh, that was a little bit too much onion meat, but it's fine. It's okay. And we're going to get some of that outer layer off just because it's going to be flaky if we did use it. And it's just not appealing.
Now I cook, guys. I do cook. I'm just more of a follow the recipe, not like a, oh, what's in the kitchen, let me whip something up. So I do use onions. When people see me cut things, they get a little nervous. So I would like to see some proper technique today.
So the way I do this, after I cut that layer off, I'm going to go use my claw, and I'm going to cut the little lines that you see along the onion. So using my claw, I'm not going to cut all the way down, but little lines. All the way down. Oop. Alright, and after I do that, I'm going to turn it to the side and cut. If I wanted to, I could go across, but I feel like it's a good size like this. But coming down here, and since I didn't cut this side, it still keeps the whole onion together, so it's not just like willy-nilly all over the place. So you can try it.
Okay. Am I starting out right?
Yep, just like little lines. And with the claw, you have to like bend your fingers in, so make sure you don't lose any of them.
I feel it. Okay, like here, I can start here?
Yep.
I feel the claw. I know what you're saying now. It gives me control.
Yep. Guarantee that you won't lose your fingers. And
oh, you guarantee it?
Guarantee.
Okay,
or
what happens when I got over here? Just move the claw.
You can bring it over.
Like this?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
As long as the knife is like to the onion. Yeah.
Oh, I feel like mine are so thick. Should I go like in between a little more?
If you want to. Right. Now we have a less painful vegetable, which is our green pepper. And we're just gonna cut the core out first.
Wow.
So you don't have to deal with the seeds. If you can, get a little closer. But that's as close as I can get.
What?
Oh, wait. Let me slip it thumb. And bring it on out. Oh, this boy is hearty. Okay.
Woo!
There we go.
That was nice.
All right. Oh.
I really am learning new things.
Yeah, another interesting thing that I learned, well, it's not more so about green peppers, but you can just take the guts out. But it's about jalapenos. So the thing that makes them spicy is actually their seeds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you take the seeds out of a jalapeno, it won't be spicy. So the same way that I did the onions, just slice it.
Oh, maybe I should a little closer. Wow.
Yeah, this is a very, very hearty.
You are being too kind.
No, I'm struggling myself.
Okay. Okay.
You're not the only one. So something that always helps is having your tip down, the tip of your knife down.
Okay.
And then bringing it
Okay.
through.
Let's see. Tip down. Bringing it. No.
And you still got your claw.
Oh, claw.
Right.
Bringing it through. I think you might be stronger than me. This is why it takes me so long to cook. Because actually, guys, I am a perfectionist. So I would like go over this like 3 times. And then, you know, then I'm prepping for 30 minutes. So that's what ends up happening. 40 minutes if we're being honest.
And we're going to get another cup of that and set it aside. The red onions was a cup as well.
Is that enough or should I stuff it all the way to the top?
I think that's good.
That's good. In this bowl?
Yeah.
Or same bowl?
That bowl.
This bowl.
Yeah, because I didn't read all the way through the instructions to know where that's going.
Next is the parsley. So we have some fresh parsley here. We're going to do 1/4 cup. So let's try my best. So we're going to cut off the stems here. Get that out of here in our discarding bowl.
And I can help you out.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tell me what's next.
Oh, and we're just going to turn this to the side and, you know, get it small and pretty. Just chop it up.
Small and pretty. Chop it up. Right here. I should have put yours in first. Ooh,
They look the
stuffed
same.
it. That's enough, right?
Yeah, that's more than great.
More than great. I don't know where to.
We could just
We're just sitting it in the 4th cup here. All right, moving on to the next.
Now we have our green onions, or as our recipe calls them, they're our shallots. I'll give you this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this one, and the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and cut that, you know, root off. If you didn't know, you could go ahead and like stick this back in some dirt, and they'll grow back a couple times. They'll lose their flavor the more you, you know, grow them, but they're like renewable. So yeah, just slice them on down. Alright. I'll be over there.
So next we are going to be dicing up this tomato. Now this tomato is huge. So we're going to cut this in half. But when you're like shopping for this recipe, try the romaine tomatoes, like a smaller one, whatever. We're going to cut this in half. Now
Tons of tomato.
Okay. I cut it off, right?
Okay. Yep. And we can set that to
Discard
the side.
bowl. What's
and
next?
then in the half.
In the half. This way?
Yep. And make sure your thumb is okay. Yep.
Claw.
Yes. Good claw.
Yes.
Those look good. I think you got smaller chunks than me. Okay.
In the bowl. Ooh. Tomato lobster. Actually.
And the last thing that we have is our garlic. So first I'm gonna peel a ton of layers back. Our recipe calls for 3 tablespoons. So while I beat that tip to the board so that doesn't happen.
This is 1.
Alright.
Okay. That is the prep for the vegetables. And now we're moving on to more things.
Like I mentioned before, this is TooKool Chef's recipe, and the first thing that he says to do is go ahead and brown your garlic and your shallot. So that's gonna go for a bit until they like get brown. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And then after we let these brown, we're gonna go ahead and add our heavy cream, which is 2 cups.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we poured that into here already. 2 cups of the heavy whipping cream.
After that, we're gonna grate our pronounce this.
Monterey Jack.
Cheese.
And then also we have our already shredded Parmesan. And we'll give you those measurements.
Alright, so this is starting to cook and brown. But while we're doing this, you can start grating our Monterey Jack.
Okay. I'm a little impatient, I'm not gonna lie. Should I go to a different corner? No.
Yeah, it's definitely a labor of love there.
Alright. I also don't remember how much cheese it is. I think it's like, is it 1/4 a cup? Alright.
Oh, it's 2 cups. Yeah,
2 cups.
You got a while.
Well, I love it.
Get comfortable. And now we're gonna add our cream in here.
Woo! I honestly think this is enough cheese. I'm not gonna lie to you.
In his recipe, he calls for 1/4 cup of Parmesan, and I have this freaking 1/4 cup.
Both.
But, you know, right?
Well, actually, healthy maybe for some, not for others.
And we're just gonna stir that up in there.
I worked enough, and now
Right.
I can watch her blossom.
Right, the fruits of your labor.
Whew. I'm tired.
Or if you would like to be more civil, you can use this sauce thing. What is this called? Spatula?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say that. Alright. You can turn this down a bit, back to medium, and here we go. Alright, so
next we need some wine and some butter.
Moscato to be specific.
Yes. We have our nice oak leaf.
A good $3.
Yeah. That's our half.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not excited. It is solely for the recipe.
Cooking purposes.
I am also 22 years old. I'm sure it's not a make or break ingredient. 3. Ooh. Oh, is that
Yeah, that's
hefty? 1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. 2.
And then the last one could be small.
A little
Also,
smaller.
yeah.
A little
Yeah.
dollop of daisy. Okay, 3. Ooh, New Orleans Cajun seasoning right here. Tomatoes and parsley. I think we're just gonna throw on in there, right?
Yep.
All right. Ooh. Just want to splash. Boop. And
Good, great parsley.
right. Oh, I think you add some seasoning.
Well, okay, yeah.
Okay, let's
do
see.
that. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You don't need a lot of salt because there's already natural salts in the cheese, and you don't want to overdo it. I'm gonna just play this by ear.
I knew she was gonna do that.
That's 1/4 nails of black pepper. A little hefty. All right. Oh, see. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, we love spices. All right, and then to stir. So stir it up, mix it, season as desired, and then set it to the side. Keep it warm.
Now we have our lobsters. The recipe originally calls for lobster tails, but we can only find whole lobsters at the grocery store that we went to. Normally I use shears just to cut down the tail, but since we have a whole lobster, I'm gonna go ahead and try to use the chef's knife.
I'm gonna watch though, but she's gonna
turn this bad boy or girl over, and I'm gonna claw around their body.
Right. If you need me to hold anything, you just let me know.
Okay, I think I'm okay right here for now.
Okay.
But, okay, I have it in its chest or whatever, and I'm just gonna. Oh, yeah,
Oh.
it's coming through.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
You might experience a little juice coming down his body.
That just means it was healthy.
Good and healthy. So, look at all those legs. Gonna look like this.
Oh my god.
But you have to.
Clean it.
Yes, you do.
So,
But that's still good meat in there. You just have to clean it. It's So right here, all his guts and stuff like that. Go ahead and take that out.
Yep.
The tail, that's good.
So this is what they're gonna look like after they're clean. So much better. And then after that, we are just going to take this melted butter here onto the lobster tail.
Because the body, we're going to put our stuffing in. Now we're going to get started on our dressing.
So again, this is our red onions from earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Block.
Oh, well, yep.
A little extra.
Put all that in there.
Okay. Let's keep going. Bell peppers. Whoop. Okay. Alright, what's next? Ooh, the crab.
Oh, yep, the whole thing.
Yep. So, again, this is our crab meat. And it's already 8 ounces. That's how much the recipe calls for. So just dump that there.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Some parsley.
Some parsley.
I can get these out your way. You can switch.
Alright.
Alright.
Just dump it all. Fresh parsley. A cup of breadcrumbs.
Alright, so I'm going to bring this over here for a second.
So this is half, so clearly I'm going to do 2 of them.
Okay.
That was classy.
Thank you. I tried.
You know, guys, professional. Let's see. Let me go over here.
Set
Oh
that back to
my.
the side.
I need to. That was smart. So I'm pouring in the. Oh, that's okay. So again, yeah, this is a half cup right here. So we're gonna do 2 of these. And then we chose the garlic and herb breadcrumbs, because we love seasoning.
Right.
But the recipe just calls for breadcrumbs. So to each his own.
I'm going to start mixing it up.
I'm so wasteful. That is fine. All right. Other half of the breadcrumbs.
A cup of Parmesan cheese.
Woo! All right. I think that was better. That's in there.
And it calls for a teaspoon of butter.
Okay.
Good. This isn't exact, but you just get a feel for it after a while. It also says salt and pepper to taste.
What does this say?
So I'm going to go ahead and start that.
Awesome.
Alright.
A little pepper.
And I've learned my lesson with pouring salt from this directly in here, so I'm just hand that. Just about that much. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit in there.
Stuffing, so that's about that amount.
But in real life, I don't think it'd have been too bad.
Yeah. So that's all that. I'm gonna get a napkin.
Alright, and so after, I'm just going to mix this all up as much as I can. It looks pretty stuffingy. So we're going to get our lobsters, stuff them, and throw them up in the oven.
Okay, so we made the stuffing, and now we have our lobsters here, and we're gonna stuff it. Now make sure that you have preheated your oven to 400 degrees. We also have our water boiling for our fettuccine, so get all that done in the background, but it's time to stuff.
Alright, there's really no technique to it, just get the stuffing as much as you can.
The thing is, I feel like I'm still gonna do this wrong.
It's no wrong when
We'll see. We're gonna see when it's my turn.
I'll like do these 2 and then I'll pass it on over to you.
All right. I can do this. Guys, if you're at home and you are anything like me, I'm gonna need you to work on your confidence, okay? Be confident in yourself because you can do it.
Here we go.
I'm gonna be a little more excessive also. Just wanted to start out.
Yeah, we
a
made this
little
stuffing
bit.
for a reason.
We did. All right. That's it. Put this in the oven. All right, so this is gonna go in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. The middle. Woo! Hot oven, 15 minutes to 20 minutes, 400 degrees. All right, guys, so we pulled this out. It was exactly 15 minutes. We let it sit in there for a little longer, but 15 minutes was good for us. Just throw in some more butter. It was a little ashy. The claws. But yeah, so we have our stuffed lobster here. We got our sauteed shrimp. We did with some melted butter, some garlic powder, salt, pepper, Cajun seasoning. Again, we have our cream sauce and our fettuccine noodles. Oh, I know we didn't talk about the shrimp, but that's just a meat we wanted to add, so do what you will.
We didn't have the crab knuckles. Well,
No.
we have these, but
Yes, TooKool's recipe calls for crab knuckles, and we just decided to mix it up and do some shrimp. So,
all right. So we're gonna get these plated and show you the final product.
So we are done with the stuffed lobster with cream sauce over fettuccine plus some shrimp.
Right.
So we're gonna taste it.
All right. That's good.
That stuffing was so much better than I thought it would be. Not that I thought it would be bad. It's just making it. I didn't really get it. So it's been approved by Detroit Phoodie first, because she's the important critic, and by me, if you care about my opinion. It's good. Make it. Enjoy it. Get some of the shrimp.
And just so you know, any recipe that I've ever tried from TooKool Chef has never failed me. Ever. Ever. So, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, like, hit that notifications button. Thank our lovely co-host this week, Aisha Carter, in the building. And I'll see you next week on another episode of Phoodie.